Hey guys, so I'm going to talk to you about how Zora Neale Hurston fits into the Harlem Renaissance time. Zora Neale Hurston was a famous author that wrote in the time period of the Harlem Renaissance. The Harlem Renaissance was a time when African Americans expressed their culture through their writing. The Harlem Renaissance started in about 1918 and lasted until about the mid-1930s. Zora Neale Hurston is considered one of the most influential parts of the Harlem Renaissance, as well as one of the most important black writers in history. She's known for her interesting language and her storytelling about the Southern black culture. She fits in well with the Harlem Renaissance because she predominantly writes about black culture. She also influenced many writers in her time. In 1925, her short story Spunk got selected to go into the magazine The New Negro. The New Negro magazine was a well-known magazine during the Harlem Renaissance and was a place where all the popular black writers had their work. She was one of the first black scholars to research folklore, which in my opinion could be why she is so well known in the Harlem Renaissance. She brought something different to the table, a different look at her writing. She was able to talk about her black culture when many other authors try to ignore and deny that their culture was different and significant. Zora Neale Hurston did not want to portray blacks as being degraded or humiliated. She did not live in a place where they were degraded or humiliated, so she had a problem with relating with that. Instead, she wanted to portray blacks as being unaffected by whites, showing their own struggles brought on by themselves, as well as showing they do still have happiness and loving characteristics. More of her actual thoughts and opinions rather than the stereotypical thoughts and opinions of everyone else, which she ends up getting a lot of bad backlash and criticism for, but of course, that did not stop her. Zora Neale Hurston had a very interesting writing style and way of expression that made her stand out from others. She was very forward with what she wanted you to understand from her writing, but at the same time, she was also very passive. She stood up for what she believed and most definitely fought for her rights and freedoms. Even though she is now one of the most influential writers in the Harlem Renaissance, it is not until after she passed away that she was recognized for her amazing work. Isn't it hard to believe that she died as a poor lady? Well, thank you very much for listening.